Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial. Is your business struggling to keep up with customer messages coming from WhatsApp, Instagram DMs, website chat, and email all at once? It's chaotic, right? What if you could bring all of these conversations into one super smart inbox? Automate the repetitive questions and never miss a lead again. That is the promise of Respond.io. This is basically an AI-powered customer conversation management platform. It is designed to unify all of your communication channels into one place. For our examples, we will be an online store called Gadget Groove that gets questions on WhatsApp, Instagram, and our website's live chat. It's very simple, guys, because you can just start like a free trial for 7 days. Okay, you're just gonna have to answer a couple of questions and input your mobile phone. The first thing is that you need to connect your channels. In the settings, which is this gear icon in here, just come to the channels section and you can see here a huge list. WhatsApp Business API, Messenger, TikTok, and more. Connecting them is very straightforward. You just follow the screen instructions and that's gonna be it. For example, let's click on this one here, connect, and just follow the steps. Just click on get started and so on and so on. This icon, this is the inbox. We have, you're gonna have basically all of the messages from here, from all of the different channels, okay? Which is very good because this means that you're not gonna be having to be switching between Instagram, WhatsApp, and all of the other apps. This is just a unified inbox. Your team is gonna be able to see every conversation, whether it's assigned to them, unassigned, or all chats. And you're gonna be able to even merge the different contacts. So if the same person messages on 2 different channels, we can link the profiles for a complete conversation history. And you can assign these messages, these people, to different life cycles on their lead journey. Now, let's make use of the superpower, okay, which is building a workflow to automate common questions for our business, okay? So we're just gonna have to go to workflows in here. Okay, let's just close this. And now we basically want to create a workflow so that when a new conversation starts, we want to greet the customer, ask if they have a question about sales or support, and route them to the right team. How are you going to do this? We can start with a template. This is very common, but in this case, I just want to start from scratch to show you the whole process. Okay, so let's just give this a name and a description. The name is just going to be greet and redirect the customer. Let's click on create. As usual, with every automation tool, we have to select a trigger. So let's just go to this drop-down menu and let's select actually conversation open. The next step is that we need to add like a new step in here. So we're just gonna click on this plus icon. And here we have all of the different actions, guys, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do first of all is I'm just gonna send a message, okay? And the message is gonna be just like a welcome message. I'm just gonna say, welcome, I hope you're good today. Something like that, okay? And that's gonna count it for me. So yeah. Now, what I want to do as well is I want to ask this customer a question. And the question is going to be, what channel he wants to get in contact with, all right? Or what kind of problem is he having? So what I'm going to do, after this message here, I'm going to add one more step. And I'm going to add the ask a question step. Now, on the question text, what I'm going to say is, how can we help you today? Okay. And I'm going to give this customer 2 options. So I'm just going to go to the question tab and I'm going to select multiple choice. Great. And I'm going to add 2 choices. One is going to be product sales, and the other is going to be order support. Okay, so these are going to be like my choices. And just for the sake of it, I'm going to add like a variable. I'm going to, save the response as a variable. So, depending on when he answers, I'm going to save either this or this as a variable. And I'm going to name that choice, okay, so I can have it, okay. So if I want to do something else, I'm just going to have it right here as a variable. Now let's say that the client or the customer is going to answer successfully. What's going to happen is I'm going to go to the success branch and I'm going to add a new branch in here. Amazing. And that's going to create like 2 paths, okay. For the branch A, what I want it to happen is that if the answer is product sales, something is going to happen. And if the answer is actually order support, something else is going to happen. So just follow my steps, guys. What am I going to do is I'm just going to select the variable, which is the thing that we saved before, right? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the field, which is going to be the choice. This is how we name this variable from the multiple choice question. And the operator, let's say, is equal to. And now I'm just going to say product sales, okay? That's the first choice. Now, on the else branch, I don't actually need to add anything because there's only two choices here. But if not, you should add like more branches, okay? So you should just click on this button here and then add like more branches. But yeah. Now under this branch one, okay, which is the product sales branch, I'm gonna add a few more steps, and one is gonna be actually assigned to. And now we're gonna have to assign this to a specific user in a team, okay? And now you have to select a team, which in your case, or in my case, is gonna be the sales team. I don't have any teams with me right now, but you are gonna have them for sure if you manage like a company. So you can just select here the appropriate team. And you can do the same similarly in the other branch, which is gonna be like the else branch in here, just assign to and do the same, okay? Just assign to a specific team, which is gonna be like the order support team. And that's pretty much it, you know. You can now add even more steps if you want something. For example, you can add like ask another question to the user maybe, or an AI objective, which is going to be like something that you can ask the chat GPT to do basically. And you can even add a step to close the conversation. Okay, so you can, for example, send a message, send like a multiple choice, which is, you know, is that all? Like, you know, a team or a team member is now going to get in touch with you. Do you have any other questions? And if it says yes, then you can send in one more message. Or if it says no, you can just close the conversation using this little step in here. So yeah, guys. Now, how do you know if any of this is working? You have the reports module. This dashboard is going to give you crucial insights. You can track metrics like first response time, resolution time, and conversation volume. The Super Spicer dashboard even lets you monitor agent conversations in real time to ensure quality by going to conversations and responses. So I think this is a fantastic tool in general. You have the automated inbox with all of the different channels, which is pretty handy. And then you have the workflows, which are amazing and they're very intuitive. And the interface is pretty beautiful and just slick. Now the only cons that I can find is that the learning curve for advanced workflows can be a little bit steep for absolute beginners, and the pricing. The pricing is actually, it's a it's a premium feature, it's a premium tool, okay? The cost is based on monthly active contacts and user seats, which makes him, a little bit pricier than usual. But it's actually an amazing tool, and I recommend that you use it. Thank you so much, guys.